Hello, ladies. Gentlemen can be here too. I'm just mainly looking for ladies. Today is the first episode and stream of Survival Island. I found a seed on the interwebs that was perfect for surviving on an island, which, surprise, surprise, is what I want to do. Now let's hop in. Now, as far as I know about this island, there's one tree, a bunch of flowers, some sand, and barely anything around. Alright then, let's get started with the old punching of wood. Yeah, da 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 da. A good strategy on an island such as this is to get grass and make leaves. I'm on hard mode, so, you know, difficulty's pretty high. I like to get an even amount of seeds, and by even I mean enough that each seed makes a piece of bread. So I want like three seeds each. So if I have 7, I'll end up wanting 9, and if I have like 11, then I'll try getting 12. Yeah, I'm half, and I have 12. Ooh, and sheep and chicken should be a lot here. Okay, I've thoroughly beaten a sheep to death. Not everyone can say they did that in a Sunday afternoon. That's the time frame, yes. Sapling. Oak. Look at that island. It's so far and so flat. I wish I was there already. And another sheep. One more. And bam. Die, damn you! You see, the reason I'm killing all these sheep is because they're planning something. The sheep have a vendetta on all the players who wronged them. But they won't get me. They won't get me. Also, I have food now. And I'm actually short. Oh, and that is 3 and 3 seeds. And now we have chickens. How droll. I like this side of the island. Okay then. I guess I'll claim this area as my seeds area. So I'm gonna collect some dirt. See, why I'm collecting this dirt is because I want room. And I have no iron yet, so yeah. No iron means no bucket, which means no water shifting. So we're going to work with a small part of the island that I'm most likely never going to use or come into contact with. Hence, why I'm working on this side. And the plan for the house is I'm going to hollow out this mountain, then get rid of all that's there. And, oh, sheep. More sheep. Oh, one more, and bam! Wham! Right, straight to the moon. Was it right to the kisser? Die, damn you! Die! The sheep, they're invading. They're gonna take over the world with their pointless droning noises of meh. This will not become the Emoji Movie. Need to run. I think we've escaped them for now. Well, anyways, back to digging a hole. Oh, wait, no, we're not. Oh, yeah. I'm one of the many, 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 many people who, oh yeah, who happen to be YouTubing, because if I do this, there's like a 1 in 100 chance I'll become interwebs famous. I don't know why I said famous instead of famous, but you know what? Whenever I say a word that I don't like, I just purposely mispronounce it because, you know, habits. Instead of them dying hard, they start. And I have an uneven. Now, instead of having 15, I have 16. So now I need 2 more seeds to make 18, which will make about, 8 times 8 divided by 3 would be, 3. Okay. Let me wrap my head around this. So it's, 3 plus 3, which is 6. And 6 plus 6, which is 4, is 12. 5. Ooh, so it's about 6 pieces of bread. I math. Hashtag I math. I math, I don't math, I math. Anywho. And I already messed up. Whoop. Whoop. I got a white bed. Well, see, there's nothing but white sheep over here. Does that mean... What does it mean? Much better. How quaint. Am I right, audience? Am I right? Now I just an audience. Hey, you out there. Yeah, you. Do you have trouble seeing the sun? Is it always nighttime for you? Then you need a bed. Wait. People already sell that. Uh, I spent so much money on this commercial. What else can we sell? Then you need a sunflower. I mean that all the time, but you'll always have a bit of sun in your hands. Taste the rainbow. Wait, that trademark taken. Taking something dribble? I don't think that's a thing. Which makes it perfect. Something dribble, folks. That way, anything is possible. I'm not even like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And bam, farm. I do more, but I'm an incredibly lazy individual, so do not judge me. Hey, cow! Do you have a lack of sunlight in your days? Then you need the sunflower, and it's pointing in the wrong direction for you. Then you need a sunflower. Turn around, damn it. You need this in your life. Turn around. Look, I'm not asking you to bend over. I'm asking you to turn around. Look, I don't know. Screw you then. I'll make my own cow farm with blackjacks and hookers. In fact, forget the cows. Ooh, look who's come crawling back for some sunlight. It's gonna turn dark and I have a bed. You're gonna experience nighttime. Unless, of course, you also move forward in time. What's that tree? Hey, the tree's grown. Sweet. Let's build our hole. My hole. I mean, you're not included. I don't like you. Next, we're gonna make our mining hole, which I shall cleverly and conveniently place away from all my things. Because, you know, intelligence. I'm scratching my ear. This has the potential to be a fantastic door. Due to the recent update, this seed is starting to get annoying, mainly because of the animals. These damn here animals are annoying me in my work. If you don't get rid of them, I'll make sure they get hightailed out of here. Working in Uncle, I'm working downtown. Shut up, you horse! You're not living here. No, this is not for sale. I own this property. You pushing me around? You're pushing me around. I see how it is. Well, that's a nice baby you have there. Be ashamed if something were to happen to, what gender is it? I don't speak horse. Whatever gender your child is, it's not, whatever gender your child is, they're not safe. Now then, to my bed, which I conveniently located away from my beginner's mind. Does my voice sound gravelly? I am a fan of Graveler, but this is ridiculous. Boop. Actually, I just put 2 for 9. I like the chance until then. Bam. Sleep. Kill all humans. Ha! Ooh! Ha! Oh! Had the strangest dream. I dreamed that sheeps were human. That all the sheep on the world turned into humans. And I became a sheep. So I killed all humans. Maybe my personal issue with sheep isn't deriving from actual sheep, but my inability to accept change. Sounds like something sciencey, Dr. Phil would say, therefore I shall accept it. Weirdly enough, I kind of do feel lightheaded. We should probably get that tree there. Yeah. And those saplings that I've neglected for some time. Where the heck is it? By the way, I'm Steve. My skin here. I'm a Steve. Uneg. I'm Steve. Whenever you go out into the world, you always see someone trying to get their own skin. I did have my own personal skin. Well, not personal as in I made it, but personal as in, like, I wore it and it felt like me. But I got rid of it and decided, hey, Steve with the cape. That's all you need in this world. You don't need to rip off your flesh and replace it with something more suitable to your personality. All you need is love. And love will follow you to the very end. You know, I feel like in this recording my voice is getting very gravelly. Does it sound good or bad? Because it picks up differently on the old world.web type place. Just gonna store everything. Actually, I'll probably need that. Actually, I have no way to cook it. Am I sure? Oh yeah. I was like, am I sure I'm in hard mode? But then I realized something. Oh, you wanna know what that is? My phone just went off. Very professional here. Some person I watch is live. Maybe I can make them. Maybe I can make the creatures stay out if I place the door here. Hopefully they have manners and like some people on this island. You damn sheep. I'm gonna get you horses. You didn't shut up, so I'll get my revenge on you. But enough of random vendettas that make no sense in this day and age. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Oh, I can just do this with the door. I was like, how am I going to make this fit? But then I realized I can just do this with the door. It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing, but I want the mobs out. Therefore, I shall do this. You know, if anyone ever asks you what you're doing in your room, all alone, playing a video game. This one, for example, just tell them, mind your own business. Or else it would be a shame if I were to fall down an elevator shaft. You might find some bullets down there, but I'm just very clumsy when it comes to that. You know, accidents happen. And if you were to accidentally forget about me and go on your life thinking you're safe, then, you know, you might accidentally find yourself in an ocean and accidentally be wearing cement shoes in that ocean. And, you know, you could accidentally fall into the water. And you know what? You could accidentally survive. Or, you know, a good alternative would be to accidentally die. But I'm not playing for keeps or anything. I'm just here to make sure that you're here. That you're here. Watching. Waiting. Enjoying, even. But just know that if you cross my path and you don't even give me so much as a hello, you're gonna wish you didn't survive that accidental elevator fall. For some reason, this just feels like I feel like this is the first time I've heard my voice. It just sounds so gravelly and somewhat intimidating. Then again, I'm still a 17-year-old pubescent. I don't even know what that means, but you know what? I said it. Therefore, you can't shame me. I mean, you could, but I'm the one who has the ability to intimidate others. I am yawning. Wow. Also, within Spawn, it's supposed to automatically always be 0-0 because we are far from 0-0. Hey, Squid, those are some nice tentacles. It'd be a shame if you were just a fish without flippers instead of a squid. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Well, anywho, I'd best be preparing. Much like you said too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Who else has that time where they mean to make an axe and accidentally make a pickaxe? Because I've had that happen once or twice before. Anywho, I'd best be making my way down to the mine. You never know who could be down there. Some new chumps to profit upon. You know, before I woke up here, I was just a humble man with simple dreams. I had a past that I'd rather not talk about, but I do have to keep up appearances. Some might say that I'm just saying random garbage as to distract them from the truth, but you can be farther from the so-called truth that you try and uphold on a day-to-day basis. So before you start saying that truth and justice will prevail, realize that truth and justice had begun because of cheap, dirty tricks, which is why the victims always arise for revenge. So before thinking that people just do this randomly for no reason, because they think that they can become a monster of a human being, then you need to realize something. There's always someone to push some buttons. There's always that one guy who will do anything to piss off his fellow man. Realize something. America wasn't built on purity. It was built on lies. Imagine the amount of people who lied just to leave England, to come to some new, fresh land, just to find out all they did was go on what some would call a wild goose chase. I would call it a duck hunt. Haven't you had someone you want to buzz off? I'm the guy you'd call for that. Although, if this city's so-called mob come here and try to hurt me, give it a day and I'll make them realize who I am. People will make mistakes, some honest, some not. My job is to figure out which is which. And if you think you can get one over on me just because I am new to this town, then you need to realize something. I'm not afraid to hurt others to get what I want. If you want a gazoo spitting fire while doing a 360 on a trampoline falling from space, I'll break the legs of an astronaut going to space, and simply convince a few scientists working on the project that I am definitely not speaking of or foreshadowing, to add such items. It means you get to die epically, and I get to get rid of you. In a simple and fun way. It gets boring beating the ever-living shit out of a bunch of idiots. But when those idiots are the cause of your misdeeds, you think of fun ways to get rid of them. Like, say, giving them an elevator shaft when they're gay and say that they love the shaft. Or they could always accidentally, once again, fall down into, say, a river. Or, have a lot of eggs thrown at them, which leads them to a river that they'll drown in sooner or later if we just keep them up there in the water. They'll run out of energy soon, and they'll drown. But until then, all I have to do is just keep them out there. Deprive them of hope. Deprive them of the interest to fight back. So, before you start thinking that I am full of empty threats, realize something. You're the one asking for my help. And if you were that desperate to come to me for help, then you must know that other people were that desperate. Because your situation is not that common or simple. Neither is it the last situation I will have dealt with. So before you start thinking that me trying to run you the car is trying to kill you, son, that's a threat. If you want me trying to kill you, all you have to... Oh, I struck water. Oh, no, that's the ocean. Okay, then. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yes. I was telling you what's the difference in my world between a threat and a joke. Let's call it. If you think that me saying that you have no chance of survival in my home is a threat, then clearly You don't know what happened to the last people who thought they could outrun the last real mob boss. Since the man on the moon. We probably didn't even know the man on the moon was an inside job. Besides, what man would actually want to go to the moon willingly? It's dangerous out there. What with the space and all. You could lose oxygen. You could lose funding midway through the project. You could, oh, I don't know, have your family threatened if you don't kill everyone on the station. But, you know, these are all things that could happen. There's no guarantee. Calm down, buddy. You seem a little scared. Someone trying to scare you? Don't worry. I'm sure they'll stop. What do they want from you? Oh. I know you said nothing, but they want you to fill your family's car with acid. Exploding acid, even. And drive to your workplace and kill your boss, the leader of NASA? Well, I mean, what madman would want such a thing to happen? What madman would want such a descriptive, interesting, and unheard of act to happen? It's almost like he has a vendetta with him, and he's using the power he has to get at him via you. Because I could always protect your family, but I could always accidentally forget to tell one of my men that you happen to lose your daughter at the fair, and maybe she happened to accidentally fall down the tilter wheel mechanics. And maybe some people happen to not notice. So when you tell them who did it, they'll turn a blind eye and act like you said nothing. I mean, after all, not like this world is full of bad people or anything. We're just all getting by. After all, America was built on certain ideals that I'm showing you. Because sooner or later, someone will show you them themselves. Speaking of issues, I appear to have forgotten to grab a sapling. Oh, time for this one. Do I have any wood left? Hey, like a baby. That's right, sheep. Stay back there. I got paid to discreetly get rid of you. I mean, it'll just look like a swimming accident. You swam out to shore? No, you didn't swim out to shore. You swam out to sea? You, quote-unquote, lost where you were going? Lost energy and finally gave up and drowned. Especially after a shark attack. Which may look like knife wounds, but the men who run the morgue, who tear up the bodies, they could always, you know, forget that they saw that the stab wounds weren't teeth marks. After all, your family is the one who's going to suffer the most after all. You're the one who took our greatest secrets and broke them down to such complicated pieces of artwork. Now tell me, sheep, you're gonna go as far as you can, and the number of days you go without dying is the number of times I don't beat your daughter to death. I could always just beat her to death now, and you'll never know. She could be dead already, and you could never know. But, can you risk it? Oh, you're trying to get back to shore, eh? Don't forget, buddy. I'm the one with your family. That's right, horsey. Give him what for? I gotta go swimming. If I see him on shore, and he is not dead, then you'll be at the business end of my stone sword. Fun fact. You need a brush. Fun fact. Stone swords hurt only because it's not even sword-like. It's like beating a man to death with a sharp rock. Except it's long and refined. Excuse me, I gotta go swimming. Not much of a swimmer, but I'll get by. Just need to get a few saplings, and bam, right in the kisser. You know, person who's watching the stream, I started out doing that. I don't know what that bit was, but I just started doing that. I felt like I would sound intimidating. I just started doing it, and I just didn't stop. I was like, hey, my voice sounds gravelly. It's because I don't know if I'm purposely making it sound like this or if I'm just letting loose, but you know what? You'll see what it is soon. I just started doing something that I knew would sound intimidating, I don't know, the old mob boss thing where you threaten people. I just started doing it and just kept going and going and till yeah, I just didn't stop. And here we are at the other tree in the general vicinity. Hey, that rhymed. And the torches are placed. Let's break down this tree and get its saplings. I was gonna say seeds, but I don't know if saplings count as seeds. I don't even know how long I've been going. I guess I'll check on my handy dandy stream. And we already have a seed. Check on my handy dandy stream. I haven't even. No, where's my viewer count? No viewers, it looks like. That is a shame. Oh, no, I have a viewer. That's me. I'm my own viewer. That isn't sad or anything. Let's check the actual length of the stream. Over 30 minutes. Well, I got my seed. See, I did a Minecraft skit today, and I need to mute that. See, I did a Minecraft skit today, and I thought, hey, why not do something or other? And it did. Let me get my torches back. I'm not wasting on this island. I got bigger fish to fry. What with my horse guard and whatnot. Huh. Let's swim. Well, you know, jug in the water. I'm just tapping X repeatedly. Anyway. You ever have those times where you just feel like doing a random impression because you think it'll be funny? I had it today. I'm gonna get to my island, plant both saplings, and then end this stream off here. tune in whenever to see the next episode. Well, we're not ending the stream yet. I still gotta, get there and end it. I see a skeleton. Jack, is that you? No? Screw you then. Anyway. Nearly there. I just need to make sure the skeleton doesn't see me. That way I can sleep and burn his ass off. Wait, hold on. I'm getting a call from the studio. He has a skeleton and doesn't have an ass. Because, he's all done. Oh, why didn't anyone tell me that sooner? They did, but I didn't listen. Oh, that's preposterous. I guess collector spoils. Mainly, a bone. No. No. Was an explosion. Well, I was planning on, getting rid of this big mountain. I guess this is gonna be the start of it. A spider. I can myrtleize that for string. If I'm lucky, I'll get 2. Oh shit. I regret this decision immediately. Oh god. Thank God you didn't commit to a Survival Island series. Ow. Last time I did Survival Island, there was a witch on it. A witch spawned on it, and I was like in a constant state of dying to it. That's right, just stand there. I'll just plant these now. Oh god. Strafe. Oh god, I'm too close. Son of a bitch. I'll beat him to death if I have to. Those 6 levels not be in vain? Well, actually, the most levels you can get back after death is, 7. Free armor. Score. Map. Wood. Is that every... Oop, almost forgot. Oh, this is a bad decision. I regret this decision. God. Shit. Oh, God. I'm not gonna make it. I'm actually not gonna make it. Not the best place for a sapling. I forgot the name of them. I keep calling them seeds and mentally. Not internally, mentally. Maternally. Maternity ward. Single mother. Oh, no. Actually, it's 6 levels, but you know what? That's fine. Most levels you can get back after having like a high amount, like 6 or so, is 7. So if you were to die with 30 levels, or 29 levels, or anything under 7, you'd, not to get them back. I guess we'll end the episode off with my first piece of bread. I forgot to grab this button. I guess I'll keep that for later. Well, today was not a total loss in terms of death. I lost the level, but you know what I got out of it? I got a good amount of armor, and that's pretty much it. So, Thanks for watching.